Okay. Good morning again, class. So we're going to go ahead and keep moving on with our theme unit. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about the theme of family. So someone first, let's start off. Someone define family for me. What does it mean to be a family? What is a family? Okay. Yes, Zelika. Okay, exactly. Yes. So Zelika's point is that a family is made up of different people. For hers, for example, it's her mother, her father, herself, and then her siblings. So she has sisters and brothers as well. So yeah, very good. Anyone else? Anyone else have a different situation when it comes to family? Okay. Yes, Paige. Very good point. Very good point. Paige says that her dog is also a part of her family, right? How many of you have pets and that's a part of your family? Right? Very true. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do today, just to get us started, is you're going to draw a picture of your family. And myself, Miss Plater, Miss Ellis, Miss Knowles, and Miss Hannah, we did ours already. So thank you for sharing yours, ladies. But mine, this is mine. So mine has my current family. So there's my husband, there's myself, and our 4 children. So there's the oldest one. I tried to draw him a little taller. The second son, Jeremiah. There's Deuce, and then there's Dalen, the baby. And so I put here our names and our ages and all that good stuff. But the thing about my picture is not just my family, the people, but it's also our house. So this is our house, and it's showing that part of the time we live in the Bahamas. So you see this is a palm tree with coconuts and all that good stuff, right? But then the other part of the time we live in a house in Maryland. So that's why you see a different, more like an oak tree or what have you on this side, okay? So that shows you the difference in my family. That's probably different than your families if you all live in the same place all year. Okay, so the people aren't so much different, but it's where we live that's different. Ms. Plater, do you want to share yours? Okay, so Ms. Plater shared hers saying that her difference is, this is from when she was little, when she was growing up. So for hers, it was her mom and her. So it was just the two of them. She didn't have any siblings, and her dad didn't live there in the house with them. And instead of a house, this big structure is an apartment. So different, very different from my family, but still her family. Okay? And so what we're going to do, we're going to give you all the opportunity now to show us your family. So Ms. Ellis is coming around now with your paper, and you have your crayons. Take everything out that you need to draw your family. And you're just drawing your family. What does your family look like? And what does maybe your house look like, or your street, or what have you? Whatever you comprise of your family, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get that started now. While you're doing that, the 5 of us are going to walk around just to monitor to see if you need any help and such, okay? So let's go ahead and start. All right, so good job, Mario. Let me see. So what you're going to do, Ms. Knowles is going to help you out, but you're going to use these picture cards, and you're going to choose the picture cards that represent your family. So point to one member of your family. Let me see. Okay, good. You point to a little boy. So who's that little boy in the picture? Okay, good. That's you. So you're going to take that picture. You're going to glue it down here and you're on your paper. So that's you. Now you're going to keep going. So you see other boys, girls, you see men, you see women, you see pets, houses, apartments, buildings. So you're going to make yours using these pictures. You're going to glue them on. This nose is going to help you out, okay? All right, very good. All right, perfect. Okay, good job. Great pictures, great pictures. So what you're going to do now, do me a favor, you're going to just turn to the person at your table, the people at your table, just turn and talk, and you're going to share your pictures with them, okay? Just like I shared mine, Ms. Plater shared hers, Ms. Ellis, Ms. Hannah, you're going to share with each other your family pictures, okay? Now, what I want you to do is make a choice. How are you going to say who goes first in the group? What are some of the ways that you can say who goes first? Jason? That's a great idea. Jason said you're going to do it by age. So would you start from youngest or oldest, Jason? Youngest. Okay, so Jason must be the youngest at his table. Or are you the oldest and you want to go last? Okay, so that's one way. Another way could be based on your first letter of your name, do it in alphabetical order, or you can just say who wants to go first and do it that way. Okay, a couple of seconds, decide how you're going to choose, and let's go ahead and share. While you're sharing, again, we're going to walk around just to listen in. Okay, perfect. Okay, good, good, good. So as we were walking around, we were filling in some Venn diagrams for you just to show the comparison. So we looked a little bit about, we said my family, your family. So each one of you are going to get these sheets to do during your seat work time. So you're going to use this graphic organizer to compare between your family and someone else's family in your group, okay? So we just gave you a couple of examples of what we heard when we were walking around. So you're going to do that next. But next, Ms. Plater is going to read these two books to you. So I want you to listen carefully. And while you're listening, I want you to think about what connections you can make with your family to the families that you're hearing about, okay? So listen carefully. I need listening eyes and listening ears. Okay, great. So in this picture, we see that there's like a mom, a dad, and a baby girl. And then there's also a cat. So there we are, Paige, that pets are part of this family. And you see in the picture, the dad likes to play with the baby. That happens a lot in the house. Some of you have little sisters or little brothers. I know that's the case. Okay, so you're thinking about the connections you're making with the story? Very good, very good. Okay, and the second story. Oh, this time they have two children, mom and dad. And they look like they're having some fun together. How many of you ride bikes with your families? Yes? Good. Children doing homework together with dad reading the paper. Okay. So I see some connections being made. And if you're not making connections exactly like these, that's fine. Remember, it's still family. We're looking at some of the likenesses and the differences, comparing similarities and differences, okay? Okay, very good, very good. All right, so let's go ahead and move into our group rotation. So let me explain to you a little bit. So you're already broken up into your groups. You see it on the board. You had the opportunity to come in this morning to choose your centers. So you've seen the paths that we're taking for these sessions. For my group, you're going to come to me, and those who are going to Ms. Plater's group, you're going to be taking that information from the stories, and you're going to list out the similarities and differences that you heard between the two stories. And then you're also going to put a star or a little mark beside those that are similar to your story, okay? So that's what we're going to do in our group. Miss Ellis is going to work with you all in your seat work, where you're going to be completing the Venn diagram on comparing your family to one of your peers' family. In the centers, Ms. Knowles and Ms. Hannah, they're going to assist you. Ms. Knowles is going to read a story to you. Zalika, yes, you're going to bring your headphones, sweetie, because we have it so you can listen to it as well and follow along. Yep, so make sure you bring your headphones over. And then Ms. Hannah is going to assist those others who are using your devices and such to do your centers, working on your practice skills, okay? So make sure you take everything with you when you go to group. Mario, make sure you bring your pencil grip with you, because you're going to have to fill in your graphic organizer. And for those of you that are going to be on the iPad or the big blue keyboard, the directions are there on how to fill it in. Turn it on and to get it started. If you need some help, you'll let us know. And make sure you take your headphones if you need those as well. All right? So we're going to go ahead and start our group rotations at this point. Okay, is everyone clear? We all know where we're going, right? All right, good job.